Hello, beautiful fans watching around the world. This is your all-inclusive show about football. Let's have some fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Lots of exciting news to cover. Let us get this show started. Alright, so we've all seen the massively hyped Manchester United versus Liverpool game. And I'm sure lots of us were disappointed, to say the least. Both teams were extremely defensive. I think the game was lacking in quality, concentration. I was sitting watching the game like this. I almost fell asleep, yo. Anyways, it is a game that was overhyped. I cannot believe this. 0-0. Come on, guys. Some notable moments in the game. 3 in total. 3. Whole 90 minutes. We have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, probably with the best chance of the whole game, off of a stunning cross from Paul Pogba. He put it on a plate for you, Ibrahimovic. I don't know whether you were trying to pass to someone beside you. I think he was probably trying to go to head it to the opposite corner, but he massively flopped. Put it wide, and it was a miss. So that's one huge chance in the game, and one that probably should have been better dealt with by Ibrahimovic, and he is struggling. Hasn't scored, I think, in his last 3 Premier League games, so he needs to pick his shit up. The next big moment of the game, the Emre Can shot from very close range. Joel Matip through pass. That was an excellent chance and an amazing save by David De Gea. Amazing reactions. The shot was good. A hint of a foul by Smalling, who was pulling Emre Can's shirt. He was going to sort of really kick the ball very well. The referee didn't see it, and Emre Can didn't fall on the floor flop. Tried to make the most out of the opportunity. See the combination of the shirt pulling and the awesome save by David De Gea. He couldn't pull it off, and that's another huge moment in the game. Next, an awesome strike by Coutinho. And you know what was better than that strike? Not a lot of things, guys. Not a lot of things can be better. But the save. The save by De Gea was exceptional. That keeper flew in the air like an eagle. Flew like an eagle. And he didn't even save it with his right hand, which is the easy hand to go for. He damn saved it with his left hand and did this crazy trick. Awesome save with his left hand, and that was a stunning performance. Man of the match for me, probably I would give it to Ander Herrera. Manchester United midfielder. Correct tackles, disciplined, hardworking in the midfield, made some awesome passes. Between him and David De Gea, only 2 bright spots in the whole game. The game was overhyped and it did not live up to expectations. We were hoping for better things. But who knows? If Ibrahimovic would have scored that goal, I'm 100% sure Liverpool would not have wanted to lose, and they would have been busting some ass to score, tie the game up, or maybe even win it. But it seemed that the players were asleep. Let's move on. And let's talk about some Champions League. Listen, you have to tune in to watch the Champions League. This is it. The cream of the crop. Best clubs in the freaking world. Best players in the freaking world competing for the ultimate prize. Not many players can put their hands on the Champions League trophy, even if you don't watch soccer. Tune in. Witness history. Let's take a look at some of the matches being played, shall we? Real Madrid has it easy, playing an unknown side, Legia Warsaw, at the Santiago Bernabeu. Their last game in the La Liga, they managed to score 6 goals, so they're on fire. It will be exciting to tune in to watch that game. You know why? Because there's going to be a lot of goals for sure probably being scored, and I have a feeling Cristiano Ronaldo will score a hat-trick. He usually scores hat-tricks in these type of games. I seriously doubt there is going to be any twists in that game. No offense to the team, but look at the amount of money you spent, Legia Warsaw, assembling your team, and look at the amount of money Real Madrid spent. If they lose to you, imagine the coach coming in and say, you guys lost to Legia Warsaw, alright, you're all getting fired. I say Real Madrid wins it. 6-0. Next, Leicester City miracle creators, well deserved to be in the Champions League, and they're actually doing amazing. They already have 2 wins, no losses, no draws, just straight up wins. Not doing as good in the Premier League, obviously, focusing more on their performances in the Champions League, which is fair. A tremendous achievement if they reach the final 16, and I think they will do it. Leicester City, guys, round of 16, that's gotta be a story for the freaking history books. Put that in Guinness World Record or something. Anyways, they're taking on Copenhagen out of Denmark. They're fresh off of an excellent performance, winning. They scored 4 goals, no response. 4-0. They're yet to lose in the Champions League, and Leicester are fresh off a negative performance. They got embarrassed by Chelsea. So they will absolutely want to come back strong and perform for their fans, for their miracle. I say Leicester wins it. Leicester wins it 2-1. Olympique Lyon. I probably said that wrong. I don't speak French. Decent side in the French Ligue 1. Then they're taking on Juventus. Then they're playing at home. So let's see if they can give some trouble to Juventus, who are playing good football. And they are expected to reach pretty far in the Champions League, as they have spent so much damn money assembling their team. And they seem to always be buying defenders. They don't want to attack. They don't want midfielders. They just want to defend. So we'll see how Juventus defends in that game. I'm going to give that game as well to Juventus. And I'm going to say they're going to win it 2-1. Let's move on. Next game. Champions League, where history is made. The best of the best of the best. Barcelona take on Manchester City. Exciting match. Lots and lots of talking points in that game, guys. Number 1, Pep Guardiola goes back to the Camp Nou. That's an obvious one. He managed Barcelona for... Hello from the outside, I must have gone 1,000 times. Pep Guardiola was a major part in Barcelona's golden. They were absolutely flying, cruising. 4 years between 2008 2012 was in charge of Barcelona. He won 14 trophies, including 3 La Liga titles, 2 Champions League titles, 2 Copa del Reys. Massive success, huge coach. They love him in Barcelona. And he's going to their home field, Camp Nou, trying to defeat them. So he's coaching a new team now, which doesn't have a lot of trophies. In fact, they have zero Champions League. Barcelona does not mess around when they're playing in the Camp Nou. And you better be sure that they will attack Manchester City. Pep Guardiola must know that he's going to have his team absorb a lot of pressure. It's going to be a huge game, and Barcelona are definitely going to look to win it. Manchester City has to show up. If Celtic wins and City loses, they're tied on points. Alright, you know what time it is. So Sergio Aguero is very wary of the Messi threat. And he's hoping his buddy, his friend, has a bad day against his team. Zidane confirms that James Rodriguez is back from injury, and he might feature in their Champions League game today against Liga Warsaw. Nolito, the Manchester City striker, seems to think that he is a competitive eater, not a football professional, saying that after training he would eat cake and drink Coke. What are you thinking, man? At least you're doing well now and you got your shit together. He's actually a decent player, and Manchester City are definitely going to need him to perform. Leave the cake alone, please. Neymar has extended his Barcelona deal until 2021. He is going to perform for years to come, and he will definitely be dominating the Ballon d'Or scene after Messi and Ronaldo, of course. Gerard Piqué thinks that Guardiola has changed Barcelona forever. He's full of praise for his former boss, full of praise for his way of playing. Piqué thinks it will be a challenging game for Barcelona, and I will agree. Manchester City under Pep Guardiola is a completely different team than the ones they played in the previous Champions League fixtures. So in their prior 4 meetings, Barcelona emerged victorious on all 4 occasions. We'll see how this one plays out. Moving on. Juventus are missing key players like Mandzukic, Marquisio and Chiellini in their match against Lyon. See how they fare without their talismans. Move on! My man Modric, the magician, extended his Real Madrid contract. New and improved contract, well deserved, exceptional player, and it looks like he's dedicating his full career with the Bernabeu fans. He wants to stick around, he wants to play, score some goals, make some awesome assists. Congratulations, Modric. Manchester City open talks with 45 million David Alaba. A crazy addition to this Manchester City side. Probably the best left back in the whole world. If they're making a lot of money for him, they're making a lot of money for him. If they throw the cash, you can't say no. They let him go probably for the right price. And it seems like Pep Guardiola is very keen on reuniting with his buddy from Bayern Munich. Manchester City announced record 391.8 million in revenues, giving them second only to their rivals in Manchester United. What do you guys think of this rating? I stumbled upon this picture of the top 20 European clubs, and they only have the first 5. And you know what's a noticeable omission from this damn list? Where the hell is Barcelona? How's Arsenal up there? Juventus is up there, and Barcelona is it? Hell, even Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid? Come on, man. Put Barcelona on that damn list. Jose Mourinho was not impressed by Liverpool in their last outing, and he's saying that they are not the last wonder of the world. Mourinho played the mind games, the tactics. They had 35% possession, their lowest in a Premier League match since 2003-2004. When Mourinho was told about that, he said, quote, "That was the game that we played. We don't control the game by having the ball all of the time." End quote. That's what's up, man. That's the way of saying I tactically controlled the game. He further went on and said, Jose Mourinho. With 65% possession, 2 shots on target, you have to be critical of Liverpool. It is their problem, not our problem. The onus is on Liverpool. They didn't score the goals. They're playing in their home field, 65% possession, but where are the goals? Nothing. Mourinho's point of view, he's saying this is 2 points Liverpool could have won, but we took these 2 points away from them. It's not about the points to Manchester United, more than the points that they took away from Liverpool. Mourinho had a strategy going into the game of keeping it very tight and coming away with at least a point and not having Liverpool win the whole 3. Alright, that's it for today's show. One-stop show. One-stop deal. The top dog. The top deal in the whole industry for knowing everything about football. Tell me what you guys think about the upcoming Champions League games, comments that Mourinho made, the game Manchester United versus Liverpool, which we were all disappointed about. Anyways, I'm signing out. I need to start editing the video. Please, if you enjoyed my show, like the video and show me some love by clicking the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.